Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. We will be doing maths and science from now on all together. So join me on this journey so that I can help you with your studies. Let's see if we can solve this question paper, maths June 2022, paper 1. So question 1, we're solving for x here. So it says x squared plus 2x minus 15 equals to 0. That's question 1.1.1. So we're going to solve this one through factorization. It's for 3 marks. It's a grade 12 question paper. So the factors of x squared are x times x, and the factors of 15 are 5 times 3, and also 15 times 1. But only 5 and 3 can give us 2. 5 minus 3 can give us a 2. So these are the factors that we'll be using. We have 5, 3 here. The 5 is positive because it takes the sign of the middle term, which is the plus 2x, and then this 3 has to be negative, so that we have 5x minus 3x gives us 2x, the middle term, and the negative 15, it's negative 3 times 5, which is negative 15. So the answer to this is x minus 3 is equals to 0, or x plus 5 equals to 0. So therefore our final answers are x equals to 3 or x equals to negative 5. The next question, 1.1.2, we have 5x squared minus x minus 9 equals to 0. It says leave your answer, this is supposed to be an answer, correct to 2 decimal places. So here we have to use the quadratic formula, or the quadratic equation, for solving this question. So our value of a is 5, the value of b is negative 1, the value of c is negative 9. So let us use the equation here. Let us do the substitution. So that is the substitution there, and below here we have a substitution of 2a. A is 5. So we're going to use the calculator to simplify this part here. So I'm going to clear all this. So we have we're going to do this. It's negative 1 times it's negative times negative, so that's a positive, plus, we'll start with the plus, the square root of, open bracket, negative 1 all squared, minus 4 times a, which is 5, times c, which is negative 9. Then I have to divide by 2 times 5, and that gives me this answer, which I need to convert. So it is 1,45. They said we must round off to 2 decimal places, so it's 1,45, as you can see there. Or that's one value of x, or x is equals to the other option. It's when we're using the negative here. So I'm going to delete that and insert a negative and convert to commas, or x equals to negative 1,25. And we are done with this question. Let's go to the next question. This last question, 1.1.3. X squared is less or equals to 3x. Let me verify. Yes. So this is an inequality question, 4 marks. So x squared minus 3x less or equals to 4. Let us factorize here. X minus 3. And what are our critical values? The critical values are those values of x that will make this inequality equals to 0. So it is 0 and x equals to 3. Those are the critical values. So let us use the number line method to find the solutions to this inequality. So that's our number line. We have 0 here, 3 here, and the numbers that we're going to use to test for the answers, let us choose 2 here, we can use 5 here, and on the far left we can use -1. So let's see what happens when we substitute numbers less than 0. So -1 times -1 minus 3, that gives us a -1 times a -4, which is a positive answer. Okay, so we get a positive answer here. And then let's see when we substitute 2, that's 2 times 2 minus 3, we get 2 times 1, -1, that's -2, so that's a negative answer. And finally, when we test for 5, 5 minus 3, what do we get? 5 minus 3 is 2. 5 times 2 gives us a positive 10. So here we get a negative answer. This side we get a positive answer. So if we were to substitute 6, 7, going forward, we'll get positive answers. So then we are looking for values of x that make this inequality less or equals to 0. So those values include this 0 here, and the 3 here, and everything in between, where we have the negative sign, where we're getting negative answers. So everything in between here. So that's where our answers are. Then how do we write the final answer for this one? The final answer is written as x lies between 0 and 3. That's the answer. And we are done with this. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure you like this video.